Hi, I'm Joe Lazu, talking today about the issue with the voting that's taking place soon in 2022. The state of New York, in particular the city of New York, has now passed through the city council a bill to allow non-citizens of the state to vote for local elections. Currently, 14 cities have allowed those people who are here legally but not citizens to vote for local elections. Now, it's illegal for them to do this at a national level, at the state level. There is also a similar idea. However, it is not explicitly set within their constitution. So that's why North Dakota and Arizona make sure that it is explicit that non-citizens cannot vote for any election, state or even local elections in their states. Now, other states may join them later and give you more specific explanations. However, meanwhile, New York City is trying to take advantage of the fact that that is not quite clear. Now, the mayor already said before that he would not sign that bill. Now that the city council has passed that bill, he's changed his mind and said he's going to sign the bill because ultimately he believed the state would knock it off. So, what's really going on? Why are these people trying so hard to get people who are not even citizens, giving them the right to vote? Well, understand who are these people that are non-citizens that do not have a right to vote, who are trying to get these rights to vote. Well, clearly these are people from other countries, foreigners. Now, how did they even get here? The large number of these people are coming through the southern border. Not all of them are from one particular race or from different countries, but the vast majority, about 90% of all those people, are from what we call Central America. However, of that 90% of those who are from Central America, 80% come from one country, Mexico. So this is really a Mexican issue, particularly because they are the majority of the people. And they're trying to come into this country illegally. Some have succeeded illegally. A lot of the people who are now currently under the status of non-citizens but here legally came from the process of the illegal entry into the country, and they were allowed to stay here for a number of years, rent them up into legal residents, however not citizens of the country. And the next step is to now get them to vote for political process, and at the same time go to the next step, which is part of the Build Better Back bill, which is coming up. That bill is introducing the idea of all the illegal aliens in this country to just give them amnesty. All of them receive amnesty, they become citizens. So this is the long-term game of the Democratic Party. Remember, the Democratic Party is the party of slavery. The Democratic Party enslaved our people before the country was even established. These were the same people that were actually enslaving our people. Now, in 1960, Kennedy was able to get black people to switch from the Republican Party to the Democratic Party. And when they did that, of course, the Republicans had lost a lot of people. So what they did the same thing. They went and recruited members of the Dixiecrats and had them come over. And Nixon said, you can join us. You don't want to be in a party with all these new black people. So they switched parties. The black people went from Republicans to Democrats, and the Dixiecrats went from Democrat up to the Republican Party. But here's the most interesting component that no one is talking about. Even though the Dixiecrats went to the Republican Party, the foundation, the principles of the Democratic Party that the Dixiecrats created, they formed and established that political party. Those principles are the core of the Democratic Party today. So even though you don't see Dixiecrats putting into efforts all kind of deals that either enslave people or take advantage of people, control people, bring them from another country illegally, and then grant them citizenship so they can get their votes, those are the principles of the Dixiecrats. It's still part of the party. And the big difference is the people who are executed into action are no longer white, right? They're Hispanic and black, executing the principles of the Dixiecrats. So this is exactly what the problem that exists between those two parties against our people. Clearly, I said those two parties. They are the parties that have caused nothing but anguish to our people ever since we've been in this country. So that's why Mahali Party exists, a party established by us, led by us, and the agenda is nothing but us. We have our own party. We don't need to depend on either party. We can stand on our own, fight our own battles, and benefit ourselves and get out of the rut and grow in an amazing way. Join Mahali Party, but most importantly, in 2022, don't vote Republican, don't vote Democrat, vote Mahali Party if you want to be included in the battle and the quest to do better, just like all the illegal aliens are going to eventually become legal, and they're not going to be voting for you, they're going to be voting for themselves and the Democratic Party. You, our people, we have got to place ourselves in a position of power. We're our own party. They're scaling up. It's time for us to scale up. Go Mahali 2020. Give them your vote. Don't give it to anyone else. So remember, 2022, vote Mahali Party.